Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This nice Sunday afternoon, I've done some recording this morning with Yeti. I've had some lunch. I'm sitting here. I've got a nice, proper English cider, and I'm going to start playing some Pillars of Eternity. This is probably about as traditional comes role-playing game from Obsidian Entertainment, the same sort of people who did the good old things like Baldur's Gate and Icewind Dale and Neverwinter Nights. This is all very much the same sort of vein, if not pedigree. Drink up that mood, the lovely art, the lovely music. It's good.
Five wagons grope blindly for the path on a starless night, their master glancing ever upward to the skies for assurance that he is on the right course. A dim lantern his only protection against the encroaching darkness. But the skies bring no comfort, shining no light, betraying no hint of what they know. The caravan carries travelers bound for the frontier hamlet of Gilded Vale, you among them, where a local lord has offered land and wealth to settlers from abroad looking for a fresh start. You have taken suddenly ill, sweating and shivering, and one of the other travelers signals for the caravan master to stop on your behalf. He pulls up just in time to avoid plowing into the trunk of a fallen tree that bars the way ahead. You will go no further tonight.
I'm gonna play on normal. I figured easy is just going to be a little too easy for me, but due to a general lack of experience, probably going higher than normal will be, I don't know, I don't want to sort of get my own ass kicked or find myself just failing to play the game. I've played a good fair few RPGs in my time. Well, I hope it's a good fair few, but I've never actually played any of this type of RPG. I've never played Baldur's Gate, I've never played Icewind Dale, or Neverwinter Nights, anything like that. I've started Planescape Torment a couple of times just to try and sort of get used to how the game plays, but I never actually sort of sat down to get a proper go of it. I should do that sometime, really should, because I hear nothing but good things about it. I backed Torment Tides of Numenera when it was on Kickstarter, so I'll have that when it's out. So I don't know, maybe I'll let's play it, maybe I won't, we'll see, but certainly I should, either I'll play Planescape Torment to get myself in the mood for Numenera, or I'll play Numenera and then that'll be me in the right mindset to go back and play Torment. We'll see. As for this game, I'm going to go with a Druid. I hear they're really cool. I don't always play Druids. I mained a Druid for almost the entire time I played World of Warcraft. Druids are just fucking great. They're shape-shifting, they're nature spells. It's just all really cool as far as I'm concerned. So I'm going to give the Druid a shot, but I just don't know what to go for, my race and all the rest of it. We'll see. We'll see. I don't want to properly min-max things, and certainly I don't know the mechanics well enough to probably be able to do that. I figured I'd go with this Aumaua type. Well, they look a bit funky. They're the semi-aquatic race. They get +2 might, which is one of the good stats for druids. Coastal Aumaua, they get this bonus to defend against prone and stun effects. The island ones get an extra weapon set, but I don't figure that's going to be too important for me as a druid, because part of the druid thing is shapeshifting. I'm going to give this shot with Shapeshift Cat, because cats are cool. All of these things are pretty cool. I played like 10 minutes of Pillars of Eternity a while ago. I tried the Shapeshift Stag and it looked fucking awesome. Higher defenses and basically a bit of a cleave attack, but I'll try this cat for naturally fast attack and burst attacks. We'll give that a shot. So according to the game, druids want might and intellect, so I've boosted those two stats, and resolve is also recommended, so I've pumped that just a teeny little bit. From what I understand, constitution is a bit of the dump stat in this game. I don't plan on having my druid be the tank, so... Oh, I think the tank stats are perception and resolve. I don't know. I don't really feel that... from what I hear, constitution is a sort of a general dump stat, so I've taken 1 point out of that to help me just put resolve up a wee bit. Yeah, I watched a few sort of how to play kind of videos, sort of guides from Sensuki. Apparently he's been doing a lot of work over the beta of this game, so thanks very much, Sensuki. Just sort of explanation of the UI and the controls and the mechanics of the various stats and things like that. So certainly not anything in depth. Really, I've had next to nothing spoiled for me for this game. So I still feel like totally blind, but I feel like I've had some grounding in things that I would have had were I a seasoned Baldur's Gate player, or if I did lots of pen and paper D&D or something like that, and none of this stuff I do, so a little bit of a helping hand I feel is not too cheaty. Not too cheaty, shall we say. Oh, I do like the outfit. I'll go with Old Valia for the culture. We start with a nifty axe, and we get that +1 intellect, which again should help. It should be a good stat. I'm gonna be hopefully giving enough time to read the stuff. You know, there's gonna be a lot of reading, a lot of talking in this game. I might read stuff out, I don't know. I'm certainly not gonna be putting voices on. I'm not gonna be acting anything out. I might read stuff. But if it's going too fast for you, well then pause the video, please. So we now have to pick a background, and this affects the actual, not the attributes, but like the stats. Let's see, lore represents accumulated knowledge, activates scrolls, righto. Survival allows characters to make better use of the food and potions. Stealth for stealthy things. Athletics and mechanics, I think those are all of them. I'm not sure how these skills work in terms of characters and specific classes. I don't know if they're particularly class specific, other than things like stealth being great for rogues. Probably mechanics great for rogues, but other than that, I don't know how specific it is. I don't know what I should be going for.
5 wagons grow.
Okay, I've got this. We're going with a female. Coastal druid. Going with a spirit shift wolf. Old Valia, drifter, artist, lore +2. Going with an artist.
Oh?
And we're going with the name Lishka. The caravan master finishes addressing the group, his bushy red mustache and sagging jowls quivering as if for emphasis.
Everybody stays close to the wagons, got it? Stay out of the woods, and beasts take you if you were planning a stroll through those ruins up there.
He nods towards a looming black mass on the hillside.
Whole area's crawling with hut-dwelling types who would be happy to stick an axe in you for trespassing. So mind that you don't track mud on their sacred blazing rocks. Tonight, everybody stays put, and in the morning we'll get the path cleared. Gilded Vale's less than a day out. Understood?
At last, the caravan master turns to you, frowning as he looks you over.
Touch of the rumbling rot, could be. There's a stinging beetle round here, carries it. You'll be fine once it passes your innards, unless you don't drink water, of course, in which case you'll be dead in a day. There's a berry grows in these parts, small and pink, called a springberry, about the size of a fingernail. Give you cramps if you eat it, but the frontiersmen make a tea from it. Calms the insides. Should get you through the night. You might check around, see if you can find some. Meanwhile, I'll see if we can scare you up some water. I know you want to hunt before it gets much darker, but see about refilling our water first. Got a sick one here.
Odema looks over his shoulder at his assistant, a lanky, intense man named Sparfil, who carries an old sun-bleached bow. Line. He nods in your direction. Sparfil nods and slides the worn bow over his shoulder. Where would I find those berries?
They grow on a bush that's common round here, kind of funny looking. You'll know it when you see it. Doubt you'd have to go far off the road to find one.
What are these huge rocks coming out of the ground?
They don't got Adra where you come from? Well, it just grows up out of the ground like this. Goes deep like tree roots. Some of it all the way to the heart of the world, you believe the stories. It's more like a shell than a proper rock. Easier to work if you're a mason. Got all kinds of strange properties. Seems to have some kind of life of its own. Dies if it gets dug up. Loses its luster. Folks think it probably grew at one point or another, but not these days. The soul butchers in Defiance Bay use it for different things. I've heard tell it can hold a man's soul, but I don't care to see it. Got enough to worry about without seeing something like that. Hold on. Take someone with you. I know you're not some helpless tenderfoot, not like most of this lot. But you drop dead, I don't want to be looking for the body. Got a schedule to keep. Kalisha. Kalisha!
She needs to find some springberries. Watch that she doesn't drop dead. I can't. Yeah. I might not read, I'll be honest. But then that's going to be a lot of quiet time. We'll see. We'll see.
No promises.
What kind of guide says something like that?
Kind you can afford.
Don't listen to her, you're in good hands. And I pay too well, if anything. Off with you. Hayden should have supplies. See that you're equipped before you head out. We're in harsh country. Get your berries and hurry back. And if you get so much as a tickle of wind, you drop everything and you run. Something in the air tonight. If it's a Beawick, we'll shelter in the ruins. Hut dwellers be damned.
You heard the man. Let's get going before you keel over. What you need?
Okay, so I've got Kalisha as I think a temporary companion who's got this knockdown ability. She's a fighter. Okie dokie, she's got a lot more endurance than I do, and a lot more health than I do.
Oh?
But I can turn into a wolf, so no. So the thing with druids is that they automatically get all of their... they automatically get all of their spells per level, but they're restricted in how many times they can use it. So I think I can cast 2 spells per level. Per rest. So I'd need to rest to use more. So if I've got I for my inventory, yep, I've got C for my character sheet. Okay, J for journal, J for journal. Inventory, character, journal, yep. Map. Okay. Arrow keys scrolls the screen really slowly. Awesome. Options from escape. Scouting. Yep. For stealthy. And I could be seen because of the little eye in the doodad.
Stay quiet. What else we got? Using your campfire. There's your formations, attack stuff. Cancel. Yep. Select all backspace. That's a bit bloody awkward.
I shall.
And if I hold right click, I can set formation. Gotcha. So I had to go see somebody. Caravaner. I have to go see a named person. Who are you? Heodin.
Yes.
Anyone need supplies? I've got sundries for sale.
Oh, wait. Right, okay, so first of all, we're going to throw up a save. Bam. Interact, blah. Yep, okay. Nope, controls. Quick save. Oh yeah, and I've got double speed and fasty speed. Right, okay. You see a man wearing simple but mostly neat clothes. He's transfixed, however, by a ragged tear in the seam of his tunic.
Brought a whole wagon full of goods to sell, but not enough shirts for the road.
He scratches one cheek with his knuckles, and it's covered with uneven stubble as if he hasn't quite gotten used to shaving on the road.
Say, is there anything you need? I've got some basic traveling supplies for sale if you'd like to take a look.
Oh, I have got no idea where this came from. And I have a miniature pig. I've got no idea where that came from either. Whee! So, okay. Yeah, I'm thinking, don't buy anything. Right, so what the fuck is this? Right, you, lady, are temporary, so you don't get to carry stuff. Oh, zoom. Right, okay. I've got a little piggy. I've got a spirit pig. That's fucking awesome. Okay, so you have to explore. Oh, there's the person. Go talk to him.
I'll have your water soon enough. Stream's not going anywhere.
Okie dokie. It's very pretty, this game. Now, spoiler alert, there's combat up
eyes
here.
and keen ears.
Let's check by those outcroppings.
See. There we are. Spotted an enemy.
What you need?
Yep, you're spotted, so go! Fight it! Blah, 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 blah. Yep. I thought there was more than one. Knock it in. And you get over here. And go!
I shall.
Okie dokie.
This is it.
Word is you're some kind of artist. That's so. More of a performer, I made my living as an artisan. Yes, in the traditional sense. I tried to capture life as I see it. Create something new. Character's attributes, blah blah blah, may all open up. These options are not necessarily superior, but give you a wider variety of choices. Okie dokie. Yeah? How has it happened? How has it you happened to come here? No one understood my work. Hazard of the lifestyle, I suppose. You had to expect it was a possibility, no matter how much you didn't want it to be that way. Been a long time since I've been this way, but I always did like it. Lord Raedric's offer makes a girl think, I'll give him that. You here to settle like the rest of the lot? It's a hard offer to pass up. You won't find many offers like it in these parts, believe me. Got some big plan in store? Gonna settle here and start a new life. Well, who knows? Raedric pays well enough. Maybe we end up neighbours. Anyway, I'm wasting time here. Odema will give me an earful. Let's be on our way. Yeah, okay. You know, I wouldn't hold my breath that Sparfle's getting you water anytime soon. He does that. He does what he feels like, when he feels like it. We should check up on him first, slap him around a little. Stream's just down that way. Come on, let's get you your water. Okie dokie. Shiny. Well, let's see what's up here. Let's...
We shouldn't stray too far.
Where's that? Brown lady? Okay. I can hear the stream. There's the stream. There's a thing. Ooh, there's dead people. Corpse is cold to the touch, and a ripe spell wafts from it like in putrid. Oh, in putrid waves. A dark crusted bloodstain besmirches its simple linen clothing. Piggy, I got a piggy. Okay, nowhere to go but across the bridge.
What a surprise. Sparfle went hunting. At least he left the water skins. Come on.
Tab key, that's what I was looking for. You crouch at the riverbank and dip your water skin into the cool water while Kalisha? Yes, Kalisha waits nearby, keeping watch. As you rise, you notice her look up sharply towards the tree line. Out of the trees emerges Sparfle, one of the guides. Barely discernible in the dim moonlight. He no longer carries his bow, and there's a strangeness to his gait, his stride wobbly as he moves towards you with laboured breath.
Sparfle? Are you alright?
Sparfle's toe catches on a rock, and he collapses forward in the heat, the feathered shaft of an arrow planted between his shoulders like an enemy flag.
Ambush!